everyone and welcome back to another video, and today will be a speed build of me creating my Halloween area using the new Halloween items. Don't forget to stay tuned for the end of the video to find out the Animal Crossing question of the day, as well as I'll be announcing the winners of the two 50 Nook Mart tickets from my last villager hunt video. So anyway, let's get straight into the video. Enjoy! But before I start the video, I do want to give Patty Bryant a huge shout out. My last question of the day was who was your favourite villagers, and she answered Apollo, Marshall and Tangy, and I love all of those, so shout out to you. So I have already put down the fencing, my pumpkins and some flowers, because to be honest I didn't want to bore you guys. I'm not here to do that, here you know, to keep it super interesting. So anyway, I put those down already and I'm just going to start putting down the flooring. I'm doing this now because I want to plan out what's going where. It just helps me out if I plan the floor first, so that's what I'm doing. So what I'm actually doing here is on this front bit just in front of me now is going to be a pumpkin carving area. On that bit to the left of the house is going to be just a little seating area, and just to the right of me or here will be a little graveyard, so I'm just going to start building that now. And for this Halloween area, I'm going to really try and focus on getting as much detail in as possible. So you'll see a lot of wooden stools there with pumpkins on top. Here I'm just putting a spooky lantern. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I wanted to kind of create a little back area just to make it a bit more interesting, and I really didn't know what to put along the back there. So just put a spooky lantern there, and now I'm just going to put a spooky set, I can't remember, spooky tower, that's the one, just in front of the tree because I want to kind of create the impression that it's part of the tree. I kept picking out the wrong thing, bit annoying. I'm trying to fill as many gaps as possible, so when you kind of look there's a lot going on, and every time you look back there's something new that you hadn't seen. So I have used quite a lot of items. I wanted to create this feature to hopefully keep on my island. Although I'm not sure, because I have got Red's Beach just to the right by the graveyard there, and I've created a nice little walk area, so I don't know how long I'm going to keep this here for. Otherwise we can't get to Red and all his goodies whenever the hell he comes to my island, which is never. Yeah, I use the floor light there because the floor light in certain circumstances can look quite spooky, so I thought add it here, get it out of my inventory. I'm really on a mission to try and clear out my inventory, so yeah, I thought I'd just plonk it on the floor there. And then I just added this wooden bucket to kind of fill some space that was there. Again, it's one of the little details with these kind of islands now I've discovered. The more you add, the better they look, to be honest. So yeah, add away. If you're struggling to think of what items to add though, just think of the colours. If a key colour is orange and black, so this is quite dark and brown, use items that are dark brown. 5-star quality advice there from me. So now I'm going to begin my pumpkin carving area. I saw this on Pinterest and thought it was super cute, so I thought I would add it myself. Although mine isn't quite as detailed as the one that I saw on Pinterest, not gonna lie. it's a bit more basic, so yes, hopefully it's just as good. I added the ironwood dresser, I think it's called there, with a pumpkin on the top and a sewing box. Again, just use a sewing box because it's in my inventory, and you know, it could have knives in, or it could have pumpkin carving tools in. You just never know nowadays. So yeah, that's why I put that there, just to get out of my inventory and fill some space. Pumpkin carving area, to be honest, the space was just all over the place. So once you have faffed around with your fencing, unless you're organised, so not like me, yeah, just start to add little items. So I added 4 wooden stools, a little tree there. Again, I used a tree because it had orange on it, I can't remember what it is now, and yeah, I just started to add some items to the table. I think at this point I realised that I wanted to add things to around on the left there, so I just added some log stakes because they're always good. They went with the colour design, and added some more custom design flooring to kind of link it all together. So again, this is me just using the orange pumpkin that I actually made from the ground instead of one that I made from a DIY. Yeah, they're slightly different sizes to the DIY, so I actually really quite like it. You know, it feels more organic that way. I added a chopping board because, you know, that's kind of what you add when you do pumpkin carving, plus that's what I saw on the Pinterest image, and a knife block because, again, that's just kind of what you use when you do pumpkin designing. So yeah, if you're struggling with design ideas for things like this, just really think about what you actually use and try and just incorporate it in the design. So it turns out I had a spare log stool and pumpkin, so I just thought chuck them there in the empty space. And whilst doing this, I kind of thought that the flooring looks a bit bare, so I thought I'd add some more custom design. This is some custom design wood. What I then did is welcome to my absolutely crazy flower area. I added some black and orange flowers. I'd really recommend letting your flowers overgrow for a bit. It really helps when you suddenly need flowers to design. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain, and I'm slightly scared when I want to organise that, but I'm just not going to think about that right now. So yeah, I added some flowers in random areas that looked a bit bare basically, or a bit too bright, so that I felt that area looked a bit bright. So yeah, I just wanted to dull it down and make it look more Halloween-y, so adding some black roses, you know, really helped. The easiest way to fill that space was just to add more custom design flooring, to be honest with you. Didn't want to add any flowers because that would go in front of the lanterns. Yeah, and then I went in with this custom design, which is a bit controversial because it's flowers, but everywhere has flowery floor in my island, so I thought I'd just drip it in there, add some more flowers. So I just pushed this out of the way to kind of create a cornered off area and to use up more of my fencing that I created. Tried to push the thing back and got stung by wasps. Really? I tried to run away as well, which is even more embarrassing. And that marks the end of this speed build, guys. Thanks so much for watching. The 2 people that won 50 Nookmart tickets each are VIS Scuba Steve and Jade Roxanne. Congratulations to you both. I'll be getting in touch with you via the comments in the other video. And to find out the question of the day today is, that was my drum roll by the way, what is your favourite town theme? Is it cottagecore, fairycore, kidcore, whatever theme you want to call it? Let me know in the comments below. And my favourite answers, or if I can't pick one, I'll do a random name generator. I will give you a shout out in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!